Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to event number 1 of the ROR Monster Jam Championship Series. Hello everybody, I am Chadwick Deerfoot and I will be your color commentator for all of the events that you will be watching over the upcoming months. Across your screen right now is the qualifying order. The trucks will be coming out 2 at a time and making passes. This qualifying session will determine both halves of our racing program tonight. The top 8 will compete in the head-to-head racing bracket. The bottom 8 will make their way into the obstacle course challenge. And what a way to kick off this qualifying session, as 2 of the best drivers in the business will be out on the track first and set the tone. In the near lane is your current Monster Jam World Racing Champion, Todd LeDuc in Metal Militia. And in the far lane is one of the greatest drivers to never win a world championship, Lindsey Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader. Both of these men have proven time and again that they are among the elite, and they should both lay down passes that will put them more than likely in the top half of this field. But anything can happen. Alright, they're lining the trucks up right now. RAI tests were good. Now they're up on the converters waiting for green. And there is the green. Both trucks are off the line hard. Todd LeDuc just throwing that truck into the corner. Absolutely flying. He's already got a truck length lead on Lindsey Wink. Lindsey must be having a little bit of a bobble in that first turn because Todd is just absolutely dusting him right now. Amazing pass for LeDuc and Metal Militia. We're waiting for the officials to give us the times. Lucas Oil Crusader ran a 17.974. Metal Militia ran a 16.804. That will put them 1 and 2 respectively right now. Todd LeDuc just absolutely flying around this course. Next up we have a pair of trucks that are rather interesting to say the least. One harkens back to the old days of the sport. The other is a definition of the new era. And we're going to introduce you to both of them now. In the near lane, we have one of the best independent owner and operators in the business, Donald Ependendio, in the big yellow Chevy known as Titan. And across the way is one of the well-known veterans of the business, Sean Duhan, in one of the fan-favorite Feld trucks, Zombie. Now, as a reminder, the time to beat right now is Metal Militia at 16.804. The RAI tests are good. Both trucks are now being stabilized. And now we have an interesting little group here, as these 2 trucks and drivers are more known for their freestyle acumen, not so much the racing, as both of them are former freestyle world champions. Let us introduce you to them now. In the near lane, a former freestyle world champion, Charlie Pawkin in the Gravedigger. And across the way is one of the biggest personalities in the sport, a former two-time World Freestyle Champion, Mr. Excitement, Jim Kohler in the Avenger. This ought to be a very interesting pass right here from both of these trucks. The RAI tests are good. The trucks are now being pulled into the staging lanes. Trucks are staged, waiting on the green. And there it is. Both trucks leave the line hard. Ooh, look out! Gravedigger up on two wheels, and he's going over. Charlie Pawkin has rolled over the Gravedigger. Jim Kohler sees that Pawkin is in trouble, slows down just a little bit to make it by without any problems. So obviously the best of the two times will go to Jim Kohler in the Avenger, as Charlie Pawkin takes a wild ride here in qualifying. Let's go back and watch the replay. Let's see what happened here. It looked fine, but it looks like the truck just never settled off of that landing. Went to the turn, it high-sided on him, and I'm not sure if he dumped it because he saw the sideline was coming up or if the official shut him off. But Digger is on its lid very early on into the night here. We'll have to see if that truck is okay to continue on. And by the way, Avenger's time was an 18.754. That puts him 5th out of the 6 trucks that have gone so far. Next up is a pairing that features another driver who's one of the best to never win a championship. That is Mark McDonald in the black El Toro logo. And across the way is the truck and driver of mystery. Some say he is the American cousin of the Stig, but no one knows for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Doomsday. RAI tests are good. The trucks are refired and they will be pulling into the starting lines right now. Mark McDonald is staged. I believe Doomsday is staged as well. They are on the converters waiting for green. And there is the green. Both trucks are away. Slight advantage to El Toro Loco. Mark McDonald looking like he's just got this course already dialed in. Ooh, man. Bit sketchy there for Doomsday. Here they come to the finish. Oh, McDonald's up on two wheels. And Doomsday will actually cross the line first. We're going to have to wait for these times. I wonder if that's going to be a 5-second penalty on Doomsday. We haven't heard anything from the officials yet. We're going to go to a replay here to see. Good launches. See, right there, it looks sketchy, but they're saying he was clean. 16.611 for Doomsday. New fast time. And El Toro Loco at a 17.352. And what the officials have just told us, that puts Charlie Pawkin and Gravedigger on the bubble, and there's no doubt that he will be relegated to the obstacle course challenge, because I do not foresee the rest of these trucks flipping over. But crazier things have happened. Next up are two more elite drivers. In the near lane, we have Morgan Kane in Maximum Destruction. And in the far lane, a former Freestyle World Champion, Cam McQueen in Northern Nightmare. Alright, the RII tests are good on both vehicles. Pulling the trucks forward. Max D is staged. Northern Nightmare is staged. Waiting for the officials to make sure the track is clear before we send these trucks. Signal is given. They're waiting for the green. There is the green, and they are off. Slight hole shot to Max D there. Here comes Cam McQueen and Northern Nightmare. Checked up a little bit, and oh man, Morgan Kane is flying around this course right now. Oh, and Cam McQueen spins it out there. Whoa! Morgan Kane getting all sorts of cattywampus right there, to paraphrase Mark Schrader. Interesting pass for both trucks. We'll have to wait for those times. We've gotten word from the officials. Max D sets the new fast time, 16.364. Northern Nightmare ran a 21.242, and that automatically pushes him into the obstacle course, as well as Gravedigger and Avenger is now sitting on the bubble. And here is our next pair out. Both of these drivers have proven to be threats night in and night out, but they really haven't gotten that breakout win as of yet. But I'm pretty sure it's coming soon. Let's introduce you to the drivers. In the near lane, we have Scott Buteau in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And in the far lane, we have one of the wildest trucks on the circuit. This is JP Ruggiero in El Diablo. See that big tongue sticking out of the back of that truck, just mocking everybody that looks at it. Alright, the RAI tests are good. The trucks are refired. They're going to be pulling up into the starting line here shortly. Both trucks are staged, waiting on the green. Green is out and the trucks are away. Huge hole shot for Scott Buteau in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. JP is having all sorts of problems right now, and Buteau is just dusting him. Here they come into the last turn. Oh, look out, Buteau. Who takes it nice and easy there. Not the cleanest pass, but pretty good. Ruggiero is having all sorts of issues, waiting for those times to come in. As we go to a replay, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm a 17.565, El Diablo an 18.431. Avenger and Zombie are now relegated to the obstacle course challenge. El Diablo is sitting on the bubble. And yet again, we have another pair of drivers that could be considered two of the best to never win a world championship. They're getting the trucks lined up in their lanes, soon to start the RAI tests, but let's introduce you to the competitors. First off, in their near lane, Lee O'Donnell in the big bronze goat known as Zombie Hunter. And in the far lane is Monster Jam's very own swashbuckler. This is Alex Blackwell in Captain's Curse. Both of these guys are absolute top-tier talent within this sport, and we're going to see if they can put their trucks atop that leaderboard. Zombie Hunter is staged, waiting on Captain's Curse. Curse is in, waiting on the green. There's the green. Both trucks are away. Hole shot to Captain's Curse. Oh, but he's cutting that turn too tight. Went up and over that turn car. That's going to hurt his time, as Zombie Hunter now has a truck length lead. Oop, he hits the car, but he just stays in the gas and crosses that line first. What a job of driving there by Lee O'Donnell. We're waiting on the times. As we go to the replay here, Zombie Hunter a 17.569, Captain's Curse a 17.814. And that means El Diablo and Titan are both now relegated to the Obstacle Course Challenge. And Lucas Oil Crusader is sitting on the bubble, waiting on the next pair to make their way out. Seems we might have a little trouble getting one of the trucks fired. Here we go. A former multi-time world racing champion on one side, and on the other side, one of the stalwarts of this business, and maybe someone you could consider one of the best to never win a championship. Let's introduce you to them right now. First off, in the near lane, a former two-time world racing champion, Adam Anderson in Grave Digger the Legend. In the far lane, a former Gravedigger driver, now with his own identity. This is Rod Schmidt in that big bad dog known as Monster Mutt Rottweiler. The trucks are staged, awaiting that green light. This is our last pair to see who is in the main bracket and who's in obstacle course. There is the green and both trucks are away. Small advantage to Digger the Legend right now. Adam is definitely having the better of the two passes right now, as Rod had some problems in that first turn. And oh, look out! Adam Anderson is all over the place, and that is a clear one tire right there. No doubt the officials are going to call him on that one. Waiting for the times to come in. Monster Mutt Rottweiler ran a 20.220. Digger the Legend a 23.845. Both are relegated to the obstacle course. And as you can see right there, your fast qualifier is Max D. Doomsday, Metal Militia, El Toro, Firestorm, Zombie Hunter, Captain's Curse, and Crusader will be in the racing bracket. Titan, El Diablo, Zombie, Avenger, Rottweiler, Northern Nightmare, Digger the Legend, and Gravedigger will be in the obstacle course challenge. And now, as we get things set up for the rest of our racing competition, we'll send you to a quick word from our sponsors. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to begin our night of competition with the Obstacle Course Challenge. The order they will go in is worst to first, as per the qualifying results. So that means Charlie Pauken in the black and green wrecking machine known as Gravedigger will be the first out. We got word that they checked the truck over and everything was A-OK. Just some body damage, nothing to worry about. So Pauken is back out here, getting ready to take on this wild obstacle course we have. There he goes over the finish line to end his run. Great pass by Charlie Pauken in Gravedigger. Gonna wait to see what the time is. Gravedigger's time is 16.798. That will be your time to beat. And next up is another Digger truck, and this I think is one of the biggest surprises from the qualifying session. Adam Anderson, usually one of the best racers in the business, having an uncharacteristic bobble, relegates him to the obstacle course. He's on the line waiting for the green. And there he is, off that first jump, into the turn. Remember, time to beat is a 16.798. There he is across the track. Gonna make this tight turn to head for the finish. Up and over across the line. Pretty good pass there by Adam Anderson. We'll have to see if that was enough to take the lead away from Charlie Pauken. As we go to the replay, 16.887. So that will put him second place right now. Charlie Pauken is still your leader. Next out is Cam McQueen in Northern Nightmare. He definitely did not have the qualifying pass he was looking for, as he nearly spun it out in the first turn. Actually, correction, that was the last turn. My bad there, folks. He's on the line, waiting for green. Off the jump into the turn, let's see what Cam McQueen can do here in the Obstacle Course Challenge. Here we go, cutting across the track over the roller into the tightest turn in this layout. Man, beautiful turn, launching it over the line. Awesome run by Cam McQueen. And we're waiting on that time. We'll go to a replay here to show you the highlights of this run. 16.681. That is your new fast time. Cam McQueen in Northern Nightmare goes to the top of the board. Next up is going to be Rod Schmidt in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. This man drove a digger truck for many years, but now he's in a truck he can call his own, the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He's lined up and ready to go. Waiting on the green. Oh, I think he jumped the start there. Definitely did not go on the green at all. Having some trouble in that turn. Have to wait and see if they call him on that red light or not. Up and over the roller hill, he is really struggling. This has just not been his night so far. Up and over across the finish. That will definitely not be fast enough to take the lead. We're going to wait for official word, but I highly doubt that's anywhere even close to the top two. And yes, a 20.681 relegates him to dead last so far in the Obstacle Course Challenge. And next up is Mr. Excitement, Jim Kohler in the Avenger. Honestly, I think he probably would have had a quicker run, but he had to slow down because of the flip by Charlie Pauken during their qualifying passes. Let's see what Mr. Excitement has in store for us here. Green light, and he is away into the first turn. Taking it a little bit cautiously. Didn't want to plow into that bus, or van rather, excuse me. And here he comes to that tightest turn on the track. Getting it lined up, blasts across the finish line. It should be faster than Rottweiler, but I highly doubt that will go to the top of the charts. As we're going to head to a replay here momentarily. There you see, he had a good start, but I think he just took it a little too carefully in the turns. And yes, it will be faster than Rottweiler, but not fast enough to go to the top of the board. 18.939 for Avenger. Here is Sean Duhan in the Zombie. He had his issues in qualifying. I know he really wanted to be in that racing bracket, but he's going to make the best of it here in the Obstacle Course Challenge. He is staged, waiting the green, and he is off. Flying off that first jump into the turn. This is looking like a pretty good pass so far. Arms flapping over each and every jump. Ooh, he kind of tagged that van there. Didn't hurt him too much. Up and over the finish. Now we got to wait on that time, but a good run there by Sean Duhan in Zombie. We should have a replay here shortly. And yes, 16.647 new fast time, Sean Duhan in Zombie. Alright, next up is JP Ruggiero in the El Diablo. One of the wildest concept trucks on the circuit. He did not have a good run at all in qualifying. Let's see what he can do here. Awaiting the green light. And another truck that looked like it jumped the green there. Bit of a wheelie there. Going into the first turn. Up and over the jump. Ooh, he got a little bit crooked there. Around that turn. Oh, look out, up on two wheels, and El Diablo is over. He went into that final turn a little bit hot. It high-sided and rolled over on him. The officials out there quickly with the loader getting him re-righted. Let's look at the replay here, and as you see, just a little too hot into that last turn. It hooked on him. And over he went, a DNF for JP Ruggiero. Last up for the obstacle course is Donald Ependendio in Titan. He barely missed out on being in the field by just over a tenth of a second, waiting for the green. And there goes Donald into the first turn. Let's see if he can take away that obstacle course win from Sean Duhan. Across the track. Here he is into the final turn. I think he checked up a little too much there. Over the finish, we're going to check the time and see. Did Donald pull it out, or does Duhan walk away with the win as we head into the replay? Still waiting on that official word from the guys downstairs. And no, it was not enough. Titan ran an 18.171. So your winner in the obstacle course is Sean Duhan in Zombie. And you can see the times right there. He and Northern Nightmare very close on times. And all the way down at the bottom, El Diablo rolling over in the final corner, getting a DNF. And now, here is another word from one of our great sponsors.
In the Maximum Destruction Battle playset, this giant is on the loose. Hit the Slam Blast launcher to smash and crash. It's too powerful. Time for you and Team Hot Wheels to bring this monster down. Get ready and go for it. Direct hit. Max D has met its match. Connect other tracks with the Hot Wheels track system. Playset with one truck, adults assembled. Other track pieces and cars each sold separately. Hot Wheels.
Alright, welcome back to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. On your screen right now is the racing bracket. Our first race out will be number 1 qualifier Max D against the number 8 qualifier Lucas Oil Crusader. And here they come out of the tunnel. Max D, having lane choice, will take the lane closest to the camera. That puts Lindsay Wink on the far side. We'll see if that has any effect on how this race is run here. We haven't really heard anything about one lane being better than another one, but we'll see what goes down. Again, near lane, Max D. Far lane, Lucas Oil Crusader. The first race of round number 1. RI tests are good. They're staging right now, waiting on that green. The green is out, and they are away very small advantage to Lindsay Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. Oh, Crusader a bit out of shape there. That's going to give the advantage back to Max D. Here they come, final time by... Oh man, I don't know who won that one. It was close. The officials are saying that Morgan Kane and Maximum Destruction has got the win. Man, that was a close one. We head to the replay right now. The time for Max D was a 16.548. Crusader was a 16.735. Good pass by both trucks. Alright, the next matchup is going to be El Toro Loco versus Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. This definitely ought to be a good race here. Near side El Toro, far side Firestorm. REI tests are good. Both trucks are staged, waiting on the green. There's the green, and they are off. Pretty much dead even off the line there. McDonald just flinging that truck in there. Oh man, that's sure to be a one-tire there on Buto. He did not make it up the ramp there with the right sides. Oh man, both trucks are all out of shape. I believe El Toro does get the win. Yes, officials have confirmed El Toro Loco is your winner. And Firestorm has been hit with a 5-second penalty. El Toro Loco with a 16.135 fastest time so far tonight. Firestorm ran a 16.788, but with a 5-second penalty, that puts it up to a 21.788. And it also means El Toro Loco will have lane choice against Max D in round 2. Our next matchup is on the course. Near side, Doomsday, far side, it is Captain's Curse. They're going through the REI checks right now before we get these two machines lined up. Alright, both trucks have made their way onto the starting line, awaiting the green. Green light, and both trucks are off. Whole shot to Captain's Curse. Doomsday making his way through the turn. Let's see. Blackwell holds an advantage, but it's only a small one. Into the final turn, here they come. On the line, it will be Captain's Curse, but oh man! Vicious rollover for Alex Blackwell in Captain's Curse. My goodness. He will cross the line first. But man, that was a vicious rollover. You should see it on the replay here. We also heard that Doomsday got a 5-second penalty. Doomsday ran an 18.159. With the 5-second penalty, it ups it to a 23.159. Captain's Curse ran a 17.086, but as you just saw in that replay, my goodness, was that a violent rollover. There is sure to be some damage there. We're going to have to wait and see if he's going to be able to continue or not. Alright, here we go. The next pair up. Near side, it is Zombie Hunter. Far side, it is Metal Militia, going through their REI checks right now. We just have to make sure that those safety devices are working and functional. We will not let any truck run without a working REI. Alright, both trucks are staged and they are awaiting that green light. There is the green. They are off and running. Small advantage to Zombie Hunter. It was almost pretty much dead even. Oh, look out, man. Metal Militia's all over the place. Completely missed the ramp. Here comes Zombie Hunter, and he completely misses the ramp. Both trucks, I believe, are going to get disqualified. We're going to have to wait for the official ruling here. You're going to see on the replay both of these trucks just all over the place during this run. And yes, both trucks have been disqualified, and per the rule book, a double DQ, they will still take the winner of this race. Winner being whoever crossed the line first, so that means Zombie Hunter will move on, but he automatically gives up lane choice to whoever he faces. It's supposed to be Captain's Curse, but we do not know if Alex Blackwell and that team will be able to have that truck ready in time. So we're going to start out with our first race of the semifinals here. Near side, it is Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco, and far side, it is Morgan Kane in Max D. Going through their REI checks right now. Both tests are good. Trucks are refired. They're staging up. Waiting the green, and man, did Max D just jump the gun there or what? I swear that's the third time tonight we've seen a red light, and man, That's gotta be a one tire on Max D there. He'll cross the line first, but we have got to wait and see. That has got to be at least 2 penalties, 1 for sure. We're going to go to the replay here. It clearly looked like he red lit, which looked like the 3rd red light here tonight. Let's go to the replay here, and we'll see, because I believe he also one-tired there. Coming out of the first turn. Oh, yes, for sure. The officials are calling him on it. Max D ran a 16.201. El Toro ran a 16.911. But a 5-second penalty on Max D will give the win to Mark McDonald and El Toro Loco. And, yep, there you can see it, folks. Doomsday has made his way out onto the course. Captain's Curse is, from what we understand, out for the rest of the night due to the damage sustained in that crash. My goodness, I thought it was a violent rollover, but it was even more destructive than I initially imagined. So here we go. Doomsday gets a reprieve. The trucks are staged, and there is the green off and running. Zombie Hunter versus Doomsday. Lee O'Donnell looking to make it into the final round here. Both trucks smooth through that first turn. Half truck length lead to Zombie Hunter. And here we go. Uh-oh, Doomsday's up on his side, and he's rolled it over. Man, oh man, 4 rollovers so far. Zombie Hunter had him covered, but he was pushing, trying to get back in it. And he hit that turning car, and it put him up and over. Doomsday is on his lid. Zombie Hunter will move on to the final round. So that means your finals here in head-to-head competition will be El Toro Loco taking on Zombie Hunter. Zombie Hunter with a time of 16.753. That means he has lane choice in the finals. Mark McDonald versus Lee O'Donnell. That should be an absolute barn burner. And now, another word from one of our great sponsors.
Alright, we're at Smitty's grandmother's house. Smitty over there, Smitty Taylor. She doesn't know it, but we're going to replace the plugs in her car with these NGKs. There they are.
We're good, we got some time. I'm watching, man, I'm watching. Chill out. Hurry up, man, hurry up, make it snappy. Yeah, we don't have all day. Alright, let's go, go. Finish out. She's coming.
It's going to be great.
I don't know if she's here. I can't see her.
Oh, nice hat.
Is she even moving? Jeez, come on. What is that, lady?
It's kind of hot.
Somebody got you looks like a girl like Gideon. She probably is. Shut up. She's at the door. Oh, God. This is going to be brilliant. So bad.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ROR Monster Jam Championship Series. This is your racing finals here from BC Place in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. As per usual, Queens, we will rock you, playing over the loudspeakers as the REI check goes down. This ought to be an amazing final race here. In the near lane, Lee O'Donnell and Zombie Hunter. And on the far side, Mark McDonald in the big black bull known as El Toro Loco. The bull versus the goat. It is a battle of the beasts here. Zombie Hunter is staged. El Toro Loco is staged. There's the green. Your racing finals are underway. Into the first turn. Leo Donald just flying right now. Mark McDonald trying to keep up. Wild landing there for Leo Donald. Oh man, there's another rollover. Leo Donald nearly cartwheeling that truck off the final jump. Keeps it on all fours, but that gives your racing win to Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco. And he's going to do a little celebratory freestyle for everybody here, but my goodness! Leo Donald, I think, had that race won, and then he lost it in the final turn, flipping it over. My goodness, O'Donnell wanted that win bad, but he pushed too hard and it cost him. So your winner here in BC Place for your racing champion tonight is Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco. And there you see your final brackets. Mark McDonald and El Toro Loco coming from behind to take the win. I still say Leo O'Donnell had that race won, but I bet he thought he was behind, pushed too hard, and got into trouble.
Team 6 game.
And now here is another word from one of our great sponsors.
Monster Jam, as big as it gets.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BC Place. It is now time for our freestyle competition. Going across your screen right now is the freestyle order. You will notice that Captain's Curse is not on that list. After that vicious wreck he had in racing, he is out. They could not repair the truck in time. The damage was too severe. Alright, here we go, folks. First up is Sean Duhan in Zombie. He will set the mark to beat. Ooh, nice sky wheelie. He was kind of wandering there for a second, but pulled a great move out. Oh, going for the double. Clears it nicely. Back right tire going down the landing ramp. Here he goes up and over the bus. Big air. Landing right in between the jammer and the van stack. Spinning it back around, going for the van. Tried to slap wheelie again, but it just did not work for him. Nice little pop-up wheelie there. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Up and over that van stack next to the bus. It down. Ooh, man, launches it off that double. Oh, look out, look out. Amazing save right there by Duhan. Good right there. Yes, that will be the end of his run. Great start to the freestyle competition and an awesome run by Duhan, ending it with an amazing save in bonus time. 3 7s is the score from the judges. That equals a 21. That will be your mark to beat. Up and over the bus with some big air. Oh, look out. There's the jammer right there. Ooh, man. Good job slowing down there. Oh, like the front axle got stuck on the motorhome there. Oh, he's gonna try to hit it from that angle. I think they put a car in there. Yes, they did, to keep it upright as best they could, and it's gonna turn him over. JP Ruggiero with a run, kind of hit or miss. He had some good wow moments, but then it kind of went to some slow moments. Need to mention the overall points right now. Zombie for the night finishes with 36 overall points. El Diablo finishes with 25. Next up is Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco. And here he comes out. Let's see what he can do. He's one of the best all-around drivers in the business. Starts out with some massive air off that bus. Oh man, he hit that jammer. I thought it was going to turn him over there for a second. The angle he hit it at. Up and over the big island over there. He's swinging it back around. Looks like he's going to go at the bus again. Yes, he does. Ooh, nicely done bringing it up into a slam. What a launch off the jammer. Big air. Hits the gas trying to get into a slap wheelie. Ooh, look out. Man, that was a really awkward hit on that bus. Almost sent him over, but he pulled out of it. Nice air off the van stack next to the bus, up and over the red van stack. Mark McDonald is going for it right now. He wants that double down big time. Some nice air off the double. Cross-threading the bus. Beautiful job right there. Kind of hits that van at an odd angle. Swings it back around. Looks like he's going for the jammer again. More good air off of it. Truck seems to be landing a little bit hard right now. Ooh, man. Nosed over a little bit, but he pulled out of it nicely. Spinning it back around. Let's see what he's going for. Some air off the racing lane. Man, he got lucky. I thought for sure that van was going to trip him up. Up and over that little roller. Another nice little slap wheelie. Didn't get the extension he wanted on it. Oop, up and over the motorhome. Beautiful job. Oh, man, look out. Oh, my goodness. What a vicious rollover there for Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco. Had a beautiful hit off the motorhome. Tried to ride the wheelie out up and over the racing lane, but it tripped him up and sent him for a wild ride. My goodness. 11 seconds left on the clock. He will tie Zombie for the freestyle lead with a score of 21, and he finishes the night with 51 overall points. Next up is Rod Schmidt in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Saw the official toss the bone out there. Let's see what Rod Schmidt has for us. I believe they're going to count that as his first hit. Different little way to start out the run there, though. A little sideways hit across the island. Nice air over the island the reverse way. Up and over the white van stack. See what his next hit's going to be. Oh, big slap wheelie. Tries to combo it up and over the bus, but it backfires. Sends him head over heels backwards there off that ramp. Those ramps are very steep. It would have been an amazing move if he could have pulled it out, but it did not work out for him. A 4, a 5, and a 3. A total of 12 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He will finish with 19 overall points tonight. Nope. Track crew getting Rottweiler put back onto all four paws, as it were. Truck fires back up, and he will move it on out to get tired down to head on to the next stop. Next up is Scott Buteau in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And he is going to call it good right there. What a performance by Scott Buteau. Fills the clock. A 9, a 9, and an 8 as you see that amazing first save there. 26 points. He takes the lead. My goodness, what a run from Buteau. And he finishes with 41 overall points for the night. Here comes Donald Ependendio and Titan. I know he didn't do as good as he wanted to in the racing portion of this competition, but he is going to put on a show here in freestyle. Setting up for his first hit. Up and over the white van stack there. Beautiful job. Oop, got a little out of sorts there, but brought it back down. Good start so far, but he's got a lot to live up to. Oh man, look out! What a save right there that was. That's what you need to do to try to beat Buteau right now. Oh, look out! Over hard. Man, he brought it back. Bringing the truck back around. Oh, I think the self-centering has gone out on the rear steer of the truck. The rear tires are cocked to the side. They are not going back to center. This is going to cause him some issues, but Donald is fighting through it right now, putting on the best show he possibly can with a truck that is not cooperating at the moment. And yes, you can see the rear steer is perfect if he wants to make right turns, but left turns are going to be the issue. But he is doing the best he can. Oh, he's got to back up. He got close to the tarp. The drivers were informed if they got on that tarp, they would be shut off. Donald trying his best to muscle this truck around, but when the rear steer is not working, it can be a problem. Oh, he almost got stuck on the jammer there. Oop. Good hitting him, but he's got to back up, and that's really going to hurt his scores. But Donald is doing everything he can to put on a show, and what a sky wheelie over the backside of the bus. Coming back around, kind of a cross thread there. Man, that truck is just going all over the place because of the malfunctioning rear steer. And that is going to be the end of the run there. He fills time, and you can hear the crowd booing right now as he gets a 7, a 7, and a 6, a score of 20. I think he probably should have maybe tied the other trucks with a 21 with all the problems he had. But the judges have spoken, and he finishes with 27 overall points on the night. And here comes Leo O'Donnell in Zombie Hunter. Beautiful wheelie combination to start the run out. Now some big air off the bus. Beautiful leap by Leo O'Donnell. Bringing it back around. Oop, hit it at a slightly different angle. Nicely done there. Reminder, the score to beat right now is a 26 by Scott Buteau and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Nice air off there. Ooh, man! That jammer's just giving everybody fits tonight. Up and over the red van stack. Nicely done. Lands it going up and over the white van stack this time. Oh, truck kicked over on him again, but he recovers it nicely. Up and over the motorhome. Nicely done going across that island there. He's keeping up some really good momentum right now, which is one thing he's got to do. Oh, beautiful slap wheelie. Oh, he hit the side of the bus. Can he save it? No. The big bronze goat is on its lid. You see the replays here as we wait for the scores to come in. He left 45 seconds on the clock, and the score is a 17, a 6, a 6, and a 5. Not how he wanted to end the night, but overall still pretty good. Made it to the racing finals and put on a pretty decent run here in freestyle. 42 overall points to finish the night out for Zombie Hunter. And that siren can only mean one thing. Here comes the man of mystery. This is Doomsday. Now everybody has been wondering just who it is that is behind the wheel of this truck. And I can tell you from experience, it is a closely guarded secret. Only very few people know who is driving that truck. Everybody has their guess, but it's on a need-to-know basis, and only the most important people that the driver himself deem worthy know who it is behind the wheel of this machine. I know some say it might be one of the Stig's cousins, but you know, your guess is as good as mine, to be completely honest. And right now he is putting on a pretty decent performance. Kind of hitting stuff at odd angles, trying to give the judges something different that they haven't seen yet. But man, when you have to follow up a run like what you saw from Buto, that is going to be tough. Got kicked up a little bit there. Up and over. Beautiful sky wheelie right there. Is he going to hit? Oh, look out! Man, what a sky wheelie off the motorhome there. Amazing move by Doomsday. Backsiding the bus. There he comes back around. Kind of a cross thread there off the bus. Up and over the island, kind of crab walked and crawled across. Oop, hit the double. Nice air there. Bringing it back around. He's going to cross thread the bus. Beautiful hit right there. Oop, clipped the jammer. Almost threw him over. And he's going to park it on the red van stack. He has filled time. Now we just got to wait for the scores to come in for Doomsday. A pretty good run, but not anything really truly spectacular other than the one wow moment on the motorhome. And the scores are a 7, 7, and 8, a 22 for Doomsday. And he leaves just as mysteriously as he came. That actually puts Doomsday second place. And here is Lindsay Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader. I know he was wanting to do a lot better in racing. He's going to try to turn it on here in freestyle. Oh man, big air hit the roller hill, launched it into a big sky wheelie. Great start to the run for Lindsay Wink. He is on kill right now. He wants to redeem himself for that performance in racing, and he's well on his way to doing it. Up and over the jammer. Beautiful hit. Into a slap wheelie there, excuse me. Bringing it back around. Is he gonna... Oh, look at that. He actually cross-thread the motorhome. That's something we haven't seen yet. Up and over that island at a weird angle. Just Lindsay is hitting everything fast and hard and at odd angles. Oh my goodness! What a sky wheelie! And a save afterwards. Man, oh man, Lindsay Wink is putting on a performance that might just be the one to unseat Buto as the leader. Up and over the red van stack. Ooh, nosed over hard, but he got a slap wheelie out of it. Over that little roller that was used for Quad Wars. Ooh, big hit off the white van stack. Oh, look out, look out, look out! Beautiful save by Lindsay Wink. He is going for it right now. Oh, tried another slap wheelie. Oh, look out, and he's up and over. But he saved it. And they let him keep going. Oh my goodness! The shock mounts where the bolts that hold the shocks on have completely failed and shoved the front axle all the way up underneath the hood, ending his run. 4 seconds left on the clock, but he will tie Scott Buetow for the lead with a score of 26. 41 points for the night overall for Lindsey Wink and the Crusader, and here's the hometown boy, or I should say home country boy. Honestly, I don't remember where he lives up here, but he is Canadian. Cam McQueen and Northern Nightmare. He's got to pull one heck of a run out of his hat to try to beat what Buetow and Wink have done. One of the stars of Nitro Circus trying to put on a run, and man, what a leap! Brought it down nicely. Oh, wait a minute, he clipped the van and he's up and over. And that is not the way he wanted to end his night. 36 seconds into the run, and the lone world champion from the Great White North had a disappointing finish, a score of 13, 2 4s, and a 5. That is definitely not the way he wanted this night to end. He's going to look to regroup at the next stop on the tour. He also finishes with 25 points overall for the night. And next, oh, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The leader of Team Scream, Mr. Excitement, Jim Kohler, in the Avenger. Moment of the night, to be sure. No one's gonna top that. 54 seconds into the run, a score of 17, 24 overall points for Jim Kohler in Avenger. And here's Morgan Kane in Max D. Let's see what he does here. Oh, are you kidding me? No, he can't save it. And Morgan Kane has got to be sick to his stomach right now. 10 seconds into the run, and he is over a score of 7. Man, that is not the way Morgan Kane wanted to end the night here. My goodness, that is just utterly disappointing, not only for him and Team Max D, but all of his fans. Man, you just know he's going to try to destroy that truck at the next event. He has got to be fuming inside the cab right now. And with that 7 points, that means he finishes with 27 overall points. Number 1 qualifier tonight, but that is not the way he wanted to end this event for sure. And next up is a man who has a freestyle championship underneath his belt, Adam Anderson, and Dig of the Legend. comes out of the tunnel flying in some big air off that white van stack. He knows he's going to have to basically drill this truck into the ground if he wants to take home the win. Oh, and there again, another awkward hit on that motorhome. Oh man, is he stuck? No, he gets off of it. Man, good job right there by Adam Anderson. I thought he was stuck on that for sure. But now he's going to have to pick up the momentum and really wow the judges after that slowdown in his run. Nice little cross thread there, spinning it back around. Here he comes up and over the bus, humongous air. Oh my goodness! Rebound, the rear rebounded off of that roller, sent him into a front flip, and the officials have let him keep going. I cannot believe they didn't shut him off. But that's going to work in his favor. Up and over the white van stack. Massive air right there. Clips the red van. Coming back around. Adam Anderson is on a run to be oh man! I told you that jammer was just causing trucks to go every which way but loose tonight, and it causes Digger the Legend to flip over backwards. 7-7 and an 8 for a score of 22. He finishes the night with 32 overall points. After a 4th place finish in the obstacle course, he is tied right now for 2nd with Doomsday. Man, I think that run could have maybe gotten him the lead how he filled the clock. But he left 25 seconds on said clock, and that's just too much time to leave on the board. And here comes Metal Militia Todd LeDuc, a former freestyle champion in his own right. Up and over the bus stack. Good start so far. He has got to pull something amazing out of his bag of tricks here to try to get the lead away from Wink and Buto. But we've all seen what LeDuc's done at the World Finals. This man can freestyle night in and night out better than almost anybody. As long as that truck holds up, he's got a shot. Nice little cross thread over the island there. I think he's going to spin it back around and go for the motorhome here. Oh, it kicked him up and over, and he's... Man, that looks like a scene out of the rodeo. That truck is just bucking every which way but loose. Kind of hit that jammer at an awkward angle, but he rode it out. Nicely done up and over the back side of the bus. Looks like he's going to cross thread the bus, and he does. Oh, look out! Side slaps hard, but he saves it. No! I thought he had it saved, but the tarp was right there, and he got on the brakes. And I think he was hoping it would come back over for him, but it did not. He leaves 35 seconds on the clock, but he will tie Doomsday and Digger the Legend for 2nd place right now, or maybe 3rd place, whichever way you want to look at it. He finishes the night with 35 points. Here comes Charlie Pauken and the Gravedigger. He finished 3rd in the obstacle course. Let's see what he's got for us. Oh man, huge air. Did he land on the downside of the jammer? My goodness. Charlie Pauken is showing why he is such a threat in freestyle. Stack beautifully, tried to work it into a slap wheelie, but it didn't get the set he needed. Up and over the back side of the bus there, nicely done. Over the motorhome, just airs it out. No worries about it getting clipped that time. Spins it into a beautiful donut. Charlie Pauken putting on a clinic. But the question is, will it be enough to take the lead from Buteau and Wink? Oop, a little bit of a slap wheelie there, but still not what he wants. Major air off that van. A 25, he finishes second. 35 points overall. And that means that Scott Buteau and Hot Wheels Firestorm and Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader tie for the freestyle win. And also, Mark McDonald and El Toro Loco will leave Vancouver as the points leader, as we now are going to travel pretty much all the way across the entirety of North America and head to Miami, Florida at Sun Life Stadium. And there you see the overall points. El Toro Loco with 51, Zombie Hunter with 42, Doomsday with 42, Firestorm and Crusader each with 41. Now you see all the way down to Captain's Curse with 15, as they've got extensive repairs to make on that truck. Well, fans, what do you say? Night 1 is in the books. Event 1, I should say. Just an absolutely incredible event here in Vancouver. Trucks flipping all over the place throughout the event. Just an amazing night of competition. And we hope you have enjoyed our coverage of the very first event of the ROR Monster Jam Championship Series. Like I said, our next stop will be in Miami, Florida at Sun Life Stadium. We hope that you will tune in to our next live coverage. My name is Chadwick Deerfoot. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in sunny Florida.